I'm going to show you a lineup of animals, some of whom have been on the receiving end of some complaints. Once you've heard the charges, you have to decide who is guilty. Let's have a little look at the suspects. We've got a rabbit, a tortoise, a dog, a parrot, a cat and a guinea pig. So, first impressions. Who's the least trustworthy out of them?
They're all beautiful.
Really?
I trust them all.
Shazia, any thoughts on the lineup?
The thing with a parrot is you can't tell it anything. You can't bitch about anyone because it'll just go and tell everyone.
John, do you take any issue with any of those pets?
I don't like the angle of that dog's ears.
It looks like Emma Bunton at the height is the Spice Girls. I don't trust tortoises ever since I saw a YouTube video of one having sex with a Croc, you know, those shoes.
Oh, God.
And now I just view them differently.
Tortoises live for a very long time.
Yeah.
We got a tortoise, like a present for my son. The pet shop owner said, look, they live for 100 years, these. They live for a very long time, you know.
Why did you get it?
Well, I just, you know, I wanted a pet that wasn't going to make the kids cry anytime soon. I was telling my friend that the pet shop owner had said to me, you have to include them in your will. And my friend said to me, really? What, are you going to leave it?
Yeah.
Shazia, Sarah, which of these pets was accused of ordering pornography?
The dirty ones are always the ones that you think they're not into that sordid kind of behaviour.
So the one who looks innocent.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that lovely doggy there.
Yeah.
So you're going down the line of this animal deliberately ordered this porn. Let's have a little look at the correct answer.
The parrot.
I think it's the parrot also.
No, it was the dog. Well done. Very good. An owner of an adorable Bichon Frise dog found himself stuck with a $70 bill after the dog jumped on his bed and stepped on the remote, accidentally ordering some filthy movies on a pay-per-view channel.
Yeah, right.
He's lying. Yeah, because there's only one button, isn't it, that you have to press
Yeah.
your whole credit card
Putting his credit card details in. I can't believe it, love.
It's a terrible excuse. It's like those guys who put hoovers up their bums and say they fell on it.
OK, Fern and John, which of these animals has been stealing a stranger's underwear?
Maybe the parrot, because it's so intelligent.
You know.
I know, I'd go the cat, actually, because my cat steals sponges and plugs, so they can be into all sorts of stuff.
I'll go with cat. Yeah.
Go with cat, OK, let's find out the correct answer. Yeah, well done. The correct answer was the cat. This is the story of Kiki the cat, who has gotten into a habit of stealing strangers' underwear. So far, she's brought back socks, underpants, knickers and even a bikini.
I like the placing of the two random shuttlecocks.
Yeah, just
Here, look like this, darling. How are they tonight?
OK, Shazia, Sarah, which of these pets' behaviour led to the threat of an ASBO?
Oh.
Oh, so noisy, squawky parrot?
Yeah, the parrot.
Straight in with the parrot?
Yeah.
You know that phrase, you have sex like a parrot?
I've not heard that phrase.
What did you say? Have
I think
sex
you're
like
just...
a parrot.
You're the only one that's heard that phrase.
Does your husband say you're a pretty boy?
Have sex like a parrot.
Have you not heard that phrase?
A bit of sick
That's
as
not,
a parrot.
That's not
Oh,
a
maybe
saying.
that's what it is. Sorry, I got that mixed up.
How is your sick life?
Let's find out if it is parrot.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. The owner of a parrot was threatened with an ASBO because his parrot wouldn't stop singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. The 12-year-old parrot, who has been bugging neighbours for 2 years, also whistles... That'd do your head right in, wouldn't it? Whistles the tune to the Addams Family, leading the neighbours to complain, calling in the council's noise pollution team. And the parrot's owner said...
It's a complete waste of the taxpayers' money, and the council has fallen for it. What do they expect me to do, cut its vocal cords? The council told me you can train parrots to keep quiet, but I said you're having a laugh, aren't you?
There's one thing the council is definitely not doing, it's having a laugh. They're not known for their sense of humour. What would you do? What would you do if you had a parrot who kept doing that, Shazia?
I don't know, marry it?
What about you, Fern? You obviously hate humans whistling, but are you OK with a parrot doing it?
Yes, I don't mind that at all. I think they're lovely.
Anything you'd train a parrot to do if you could? Absolutely anything. You could train them to do anything.
If you've got any complaints that you can't face making to someone, tell the parrot to tell them to fuck off.
Yeah.
Fern and John, which of these animals was responsible for wreaking absolute devastation in a kitchen?
The rabbit.
Really? Straight in?
Yeah, they chew on cables and things. What do you think?
I've had a rabbit and I've had a guinea pig as pets as a child, and they're both big chewers. All right, I'll go with that. I'll go with the right, slightly bigger, so it'll cause more
More damage.
Carnage.
OK, let's find out. What's the answer? Oh, you guys are too good at this. You're too good at this. Let's have a little look at this innocent little rabbit. Look at the devastation it has caused. That rabbit actually blocked the sink and flooded the kitchen after knocking houseplants into the sink, covering the plug hole with soil and turning on the tap. The owner of the rabbit said...
I just popped out for a little while and just came home to absolute devastation. It was a nightmare. All the plants that should have been on the windowsill were in the sink, and the rabbit was on the windowsill instead of the plants. It wasn't something I expected to come home to.
He's a rabbit, not a flatmate. Like, he's meant to live in the woods.
Yeah. And
Very good points.
he wants to look out of the window. I love him. I think he's brilliant.
He's certainly a free spirit, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's fair to say. At the end of that round, points go to both teams.